Alright, we are against Methodical. We've got a good hand, and we're on the play. However, I believe they're on Kiln Fiend with foil, which means we are almost certainly going to lose. So that's cool. I hope they're on Boros. That would be nice. Cool. Get a mountain. Let's see if they have a turn to Kiln Fiend. They do not. Excellent. Maybe we have a chance! Of course, our chance involves us playing Mold Drift, evoking a Mold Drifter into Tron, or hitting Tron on our upkeep, or on our draw step, and then just hardcasting a Mold Drifter, and then somehow establishing a lock before they can get a creature down. Of course, they also could have kept the one lander, and they just couldn't miss here. Well, now they have a mountain at least. Never mind. That's not something that happens. All right. They whiffed. Cool. Good. All right. We've got the God draw. Now let's see if we can draw into a Prism and then into anti-combat Stonehorn. Yeah. We didn't get the Prism, but we've got Stonehorn plus Pulse or Prohibit. So that's cool. Cyclops, sure. I'm gonna cycle an Isle. If I hit a Horror, I get to snipe the Cyclops back. If I get foiled here, that's not great, but hopefully they won't be able to do anything else. I'm just basically time walking here to try to get. Well, if my opponent doesn't hit land drops, they can't do anything about this, right? Like, if my opponent doesn't play a land here, and they play a Cyclops again, I'm just going to bounce it again, and then have another land in play. And eventually, even if this lasts a couple turns, I'm going to be able to capsize plus counterspell for whatever answer they've got. Of course, if they go Island Kiln Fiend here, and then hold up Dispel, I can play Dignitary, and then end of turn Pulse back Isle, I guess. Or counter their second creature, something like that. I don't know. Basically, I don't want them to play another creature this turn. That doesn't count as a land drop. Okay. I'm just gonna do it this way to avoid getting double dazed, but I could have prismed and then did it and held up a land, but that doesn't matter, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Anyway, man, if we pull off game one, we actually might have a chance, but game one was so bad, and foil makes them even worse that I basically would be stealing this match if I can win this match. My opponent played land, or played a spell before playing creatures, so maybe I can just infinitely time walk them here. Because next turn I get to go play Grotto, even if I draw a blank, I get to play Grotto, bounce their creature, and then Prohibit or Condescend to stop a Dispel or a Apostle's Blessing. I'm still going to get got by foil, but I think I get to play around at least a daze. And they don't even have a second island, so... Or the third island, I suppose. Well, we definitely don't want to... get that capsize countered, so let's capsize first and then Oracle. There's a chance I should not have bothered playing the land first, in case I found a better land, but I don't think playing into days is a good idea, and I don't think playing around days is a big stretch. If my opponent plays Island and then Cyclops and leaves up double islands, I can just go Dignitary, go. good luck. Man, it's going to be so good if I steal this game. Even if I don't, even if they can come back from this and get me, I came close. I came real close. Also, I think Methodical... I know Methodical 4-0'd me, but I think they 6-0'd me by getting me in a second... in another league afterwards. Okay. I'm just going to play my gain land and then pass and try to get this Condescend off. Playing Dignitary doesn't do anything. It just puts a 1/4 on the board because my opponent's not attacking next turn anyway. But if I get to try to counter this, this Cyclops, then next turn, even if they have an answer to it, I am going to just Condescend. It costs the same amount as Prohibit. But if it works, I get to Scry 2. If it doesn't work, Prohibit's going to be better in future turns. Gush? They not have an answer? I guess I can hardcast a Daze now. If they had a Daze, they would have just dazed it. Also, now they can't defend their Cyclops. Well, no, they could Spell Pierce or Dispel this, play an island, and then have... Jesus. That was value. I guess they were going to discard anyway, but... Are they going to play 2 creatures? Sick. Now I get to go Dignitary, Dignitary, and try to win that way. Oh. I don't like this play at all. Because now I can just double bounce, right? And then the turn after, even if they replay both creatures, I get to go Dignitary, Dignitary. And then I think they die without killing one of my creatures. Well, let's see. No, I guess I can't double... I guess I can't double Capsize. So, let's start with the Compulsive. Because that's what we want to play. Just randomly discarding 2 spells. Don't care about either of these. I'm going to play Prism. Okay. I definitely want to resolve the Stonehorn, so we'll start with that. And then we'll go map, crack map, get tower, play Pulse, maybe? Okay. Go to Mole Drifter. Also, my opponent has 2 mountains, which makes their play much more difficult. Playing the Ash Barons was just really crippling for them. And I don't know... I don't think that was correct. I think they knew about the Capsize at that point, so basically it was just play a bad land to avoid me capsizing something else or using my mana for something else. And capsizing one of their islands is just suicidal against a deck with Daze Gush and all that stuff. But my opponent's not leaving up blue mana. I could keep Pulse in my hand and then Pulse back my Mole Drifter whenever they kill that, but I'd rather just Pulse my my island back now and know I can get something. Yeah, they get to bolt my Mole Drifter now, and I'm fine with that, whatever. What can I do next turn? Capsize, and then I can still hold up counter and or Dignitary. Oh, I guess I should go ahead and attack. Oh. I should have main phased it. That was bad. Because I really want to get my ground creatures through if they'll let me. Wow, I really misplayed this. I completely misplayed this. Now if my opponent has another foil, I could die here. A foil plus a daze, rather. Oh, if they're just bolting their own creature, this is great. No, okay. Alright, yeah. Alright, this was a misplay, but it wasn't fatal. I should have done this main phase. Nothing would have changed, except I would have exposed myself much less, because I would have known whether or not I could get in with my creatures. Anyway, long story short, we're still fine. In the turn, I get to cycle this Isle, and then untap with a bunch of stuff, with a bunch of options. Okay. I'm just gonna... I don't think countering this is good, right? No. No. Okay, this is not great, but... Actually, no, I have the Multi-Tree in the yard. Nice. Alright, this is great. Everything's great. I'm great, you're great, we're all great. They already played a land, right? No, I guess not. Okay. Okay, Oh. They have a Delver? Oh, they have to pay mana because they're at 5. Alright. I'm gonna lead on Compulsive and then play a Dignitary next turn. I believe that's correct. Because, like, a Flicker almost certainly shuts this game down. Because it just gives me so many turns. And I do still have the Moment's Peace in the yard. If I run out of things to do. Anyway, let's start with the Compulsive. See what we draw. And then we'll go Dignitary and play some things. And some stuff. And some things and some stuff. I'm going to play Dignitary now to know if it resolves or not. Because I need to know. If they have another foil, I think I'm prohibiting it. Okay. Had to know if it was going to resolve or not. Go ahead and play an Oracle. Hopefully it is spell. Ooh, Wall is really good. Is Wall a must counter for them? I guess not, because I don't have Flicker yet. Oh, man. Let's see what happens. If this resolves, I'm just going to go ahead and Compulsive. If my opponent has Fling and can do enough to kill me at 28 life, whatever. I don't think that's worth playing around. Also, playing Fling seems not great. Alright, they can't attack. I've got another Stonehorn to renew it in next turn without contributing, without risking anything. And I have Teach Explosive Counterspell, so I think we are going to be able to seal this game. And I cannot stress how bad this matchup is. And how much had to go right for me to be able to seal this first game. Okay. 24 cards. Okay. Go ahead and Mole Drifter. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and Wall. Like this. I don't care if the wall resolves because I have a second wall in hand, and also I can Teachings for Flicker to try to lock the game out. But this is probably a must counter, I think, from their perspective. So if they want to hard cast a foil, they can. Okay. If they do not, I believe I get Condescend here. And then play Fingraph. Fingraph lets me get Dazed, but I have the option to just pop it and get a Muldrifter. No, I'm just going to do Power Plant. This lets me Teachings into turn for Flicker. And try to set up a kill. Or at least try to set up a lock. I can also just set up a kill, but I think that would be too greedy. So we're going to start with Flicker, or Teaching, sorry. What? Pretty sure I clicked that, but it's MTGO, who knows. Again, if my opponent can fling successfully, more power to him. Okay. This is fine. I'm going to try to go for a kill. They tap down. They have 6 cards in hand. Oh, that makes it very easy, doesn't it? Because now I get to just try this. This is definitely a must counter, because I can just snipe a creature out of their field. And this puts lethal on the board. I'm going to go for super lethal by capsizing the Cyclops with 2 counterspells up. I'm going to play my land first. Because if this capsize resolves, they can't survive. Because even if they bolt the Muldrifter, they're dead to the ground, guys. Yeah. Whew. Alright, complete sideboard plan. Unfortunately, this Cop Red is really good and this Cop Blue is medium. They play Augur instead of Delver. So the blues are just for Cyclopses, but I mean, you're still bringing them in. Moment's Peace sucks. Dignitary is medium. They're fine, but just not great. Serrated Arrow sucks. Gutshot sucks. Quicksand's good. It's Killing Fiend. Condescend's real dangerous against a deck with Dispels and Pyroblasts. Their threats aren't that expensive, so. Things to cut. Well, all the blasts come in for sure, because they just kill all the creatures. And now we're putting in circles. Don't want Condescend. Don't need Horror. Capsize is okay as a last-ditch defensive play, but it also is just an alternate win condition, bouncing your own stuff. I don't think you need it, and Pulse I don't think you need. So this is what I got. Do I want Fingraph? I don't think I need Fingraph, but what card would be good? I don't think there's any card that's actually good. Moment's Peace is just not good. It gets hit by Flaring Pan and also Dispel, so no thanks to that. If I'm teaching for something, I'm just going to get a blast and kill their creature. Dignitary is okay, because you just play it. If they don't counter it, cool, you've bought a turn, but if you don't have Tron, and you just tap out for this on turn 4, and they daze it, you're dead, so that's not great. Horror is a finisher. You don't need finishers. And if I wanted that effect, I'd rather have Capsize that I could Teachings for. These suck. Grudge is not necessary, even if you know they have relics. I'm not going to bring in Grudge. Condescend's dangerous. Also, I'm on the draw. You can maybe put it in on the play, because if you go tap land, untap land, you can snipe a Kiln Fiend. But even then, it's not that good. Is Pulse better than Haunted Fingraph? I think so, maybe. Well, maybe Capsize is better. I want all these cards. Yeah. Alright. Pulse could be Capsize or Fingraph. Keeping. Hydroblast is the best possible card in this matchup, and I've got Quicksand. I'm going to lead on Grotto, so that if they have the turn 2 Kiln Fiend, I can play Quicksand without overplaying my hand. Grotto, go. If I played a Urza's Land and they go turn 2 Kiln Fiend, I have to decide between Quicksand or Hydroblast. Okay. Hopefully my opponent keeps breaking. If they give me 2 more turns, I'm just going to win the game. But if they hit here, I could be in trouble. Did they mold a 5? No, they just mold a 6. I guess they were on the play. That's a good draw. Go. Alright, if they brick this turn, I'm going to win this match. If they hit... Alright. If they'd hit a cantrip, I would immediately counter it. Discarding a creature, presumably. Because that's the hand you would keep, right? No cantrips, one land you would keep. I guess that's basically the same thing. I'm actually going to evoke Muldrifter, get a creature in the yard for that. That Pulse, that is in my deck. They want to daze it? Hell yeah, they do. Alright. This is actually so good for me. Because now they can't play a threat this turn. And next turn I get to go research, discard plant. I guess play Shores research? Huh. I guess they just drew that. Alright. I like to play around days now. Boom. Let's see if we hit Tron here. We hit a lot of Tron lands. That's exactly what I meant. My opponent plays Kiln Fiend. I'm just going to kill it immediately during my turn. Okay, Augur's great. I am going to play into another Daze, and I don't really care if it gets dazed. They should hold off on the probe. Ooh, it changes things, doesn't it? Doesn't change things enough. Just gonna play a Muldrifter, try to hit Tron sooner than later. Okay. Or more blasts. Alright, that's Tron. I don't like discarding my land, but map's just gonna be too good. Also, my opponent has to have untap Red Source, so otherwise I'm just gonna be able to do everything I want. Like, if my opponent doesn't have an untapped Red Source here, they can't play any other threats that I care about. They could play Mountain. Ah, damn it. Damn it. Kiln Fiend, yep. Okay. I didn't spike Tron either. Alright, we gotta just try. Prohibit the blessing. Please. Yes. Alright, cool. Play the map. Not gonna bother swinging. I don't think the 1 damage matters on me, but it might. I really don't want to lose a game where I could win. Because next turn I get to get Tron out. Let's see what we draw. That was a good draw. Alright, mine. Not yours, mine. I'm gonna go blast. What happened? Okay. I'm gonna blast this. They have another protection spell. Cool. And now I'm gonna go circle. If they've got Flaring Pain, they only have 3 cards, so hopefully they won't be able to kill me. Oh, please. Oh, I guess they could foil this, but then they're cardless. Alright, if they don't have Gush, we're in great shape. If they have Gush and they have a Flaring Pain in their library, we could be in trouble. Alright. Don't hit Gush. They would Gush first if they had it, so they have to hit Gush off this Augur. There's no reason to play Augur first. You would just tap 2, float 2 blue, and then Gush, see what you draw, and then make your decisions afterwards. So from that, we can infer they do not have a Gush in their hand. Maybe they saw Flaring Pain plus Gush off this Augur. Pyroblast. Okay. No one. I get. So what would they think about? Gush or Pyroblast? Because they were tanking pretty hard on that Augur. Maybe they're just thinking, do I just want another cantrip instead of this Pyroblast? I don't like Pyroblast seems really bad. Right? Like, what does it do when I have a circle in play? Certainly nothing fast enough. Blocking Auger. I do have a stop. Good. Nice one of. I'm just going to play Oracle. If I draw more colored mana sources, that's good. If I draw out their Pyroblast, that's also good. Remote Isle counts. I'm going to play that and pass, leaving up Teachings plus Hydroblast. My opponent taps down into turn. I can Hydroblast their Cyclops and take a threat off the board, so even Flaring Pain's not a threat. Alright, don't hit a Gush. Basically what we're avoiding, right? We just don't want them to hit Gush. Like, this is how I die. They gush into enough stuff that they can get past. Oh, they played an island. Never mind. Alright, so they don't have Flaring Pain, or they don't have a second red. And they're just waiting. I guess I'm not putting any pressure on them, but I will in a second. I should probably check his list. Or their list, rather. Oh. Methodical has not gotten any results with Kiln Fiend. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and get another Blast. All the cards I care about that my opponent can play are red. So, another color mana source is so good. Alright, pass. Yeah, I might have to use this Hydroblast on a Pyroblast, but that Pyroblast can get targeted at my Hydroblast at any point. Like if I end a turn Teachings, they're going to probably Pyroblast it, but then I'm just going to Hydroblast back. Cyclops is fine. The amount of threats my opponent plays don't matter, more so the fact that my opponent has a threat so that they can go Flaring Pain, counter my responses, and Team or Battle Rage. I'm going to go ahead and get Teachings. They didn't bother Pyroblasting, which, cool. Go ahead and get a Teachings. And I'm going to go ahead and just flicker into turn. I have no idea how my opponent could possibly fling me out. And if they do, this is going to be really stupid because I tap down for no reason. But if they burn their Pyroblast into my turn, I get to just play a Mnemonic Wall. And if they let this resolve, sure, that was a really good Teachings. Alright. Don't do me like this. If they had double Gush, plus Fling, plus... Oh, sure. What were they hoping to draw? A Dispel, I guess? I'm going to start with Prism. See what we draw. Alright. Just go ahead and Mnemonic Wall. Getting back Hydroblast. Again, every single card my opponent plays that I care about is red. So, I'm just going to stack up blasts. I'm not going to swing. Maybe I should be trying to close the game out, but I think I'm going to win in 2 turns anyway from having a double wall flicker block on them. Alright. Go ahead and Teachings. Just get another flicker. I could get Pulse, but yeah. Mnemonic Wall. Ring, 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 ring. Mnemonic Wall. Go ahead and always yes that. And, okay. Now I can start swinging. End of their turn, I'm going to start looping flickers. once my hand has a Prohibit plus Pyroblast in it, I can just start blasting their creatures out of the field. And then I don't need to worry about shenanigans like Flaring Pain or Fling or whatever. Okay. I've got... Oh, they just let it resolve. Sure. Cool. Yes! We stole that match! Oh man, 4-0. I hope I don't blow it. That felt good. Yeah, we got super lucky to win game 1. We didn't get lucky in game 2. My opponent kept they mulliganed to 6 and they kept a sketchy hand, so it worked out. If my opponent had top decked and untapped red mana, I could have been dead on turn 3, so who knows. But winning that match is so unlikely that getting to win against what I believe is now my worst matchup it feels good. Unfortunately, Methonical's probably going to go 6-1, beat me in the top 8, and then get their revenge when it matters. But, you know, can't win them all. All right, we need to win the next match, and then our tiebreakers probably should get us into the top 8. Or just win 2 of the next 3. That's not that bad, right?